Hello everyone, Soulless Scientist here again, and we're about 5 months away from the launch of Battleborn now, and to the best of my recollection and research, the only information I've managed to uncover about Battleborn's competitive multiplayer is that A, there are 3 modes, Incursion, Devastation, and Meltdown. B, the initial co-op campaign reveal from August 2014 shows very brief clips of PvP gameplay in the video's first couple of minutes. And C, Game Informer's August 2014 issue on Battleborn states that a build of Incursion was played for, quote, several hours. The key to Battleborn's success and longevity will lie in both its cooperative and competitive game modes. At this point, we know cooperative play will be Borderlands level fun. The problem is we know next to nothing about the game's competitive multiplayer other than it exists and Gearbox is working on it. So before the holiday game season utterly consumes video game news and media, Gearbox needs to give Battleborn's competitive multiplayer the full and meticulously detailed reveal it deserves and so desperately needs. The competitive multiplayer has seen a lot of internal attention over the past year. Gearbox Vice President Steve Gibson and President Randy Pitchford have made it clear in several interviews, especially during E3 and Gamescom, that the studio is tirelessly testing and balancing the competitive modes. I think this is the most important answer to the question of why there's been very little PvP talk, and truthfully, I think it's been the right decision up to this point, but if Gearbox waits too long, this most vital piece of news will have to fight for attention when it deserves its own discernible spotlight. As much as I would love for this reveal to happen yesterday, I don't want it to happen because the studio and publisher feel pressured to do so. But now with a release date announced and a beta coming soon, surely there exists one version with at least the first 10 heroes ready for public playtesting. After all the hard work Gearbox has done, there has to be something, anything they can share with the community beyond what they already have. Now that being said, whenever Gearbox is comfortable discussing specific details of the game's competitive side, there are 2 requests I would like to have granted and a handful of questions answered at the same time with as much detail as possible. Request number 1, a competitive multiplayer trailer, which admittedly is pretty standard nowadays. Request number 2, uncut gameplay in 1080p and 60 FPS. Ideally, an Incursion match played from start to finish, since that seems to be advertised as the game's primary competitive mode, and the one everyone seems to be the most curious/concerned about. I want to see the match from each character's perspective. 10 videos, every ability used, every kill, and every death. Why not pit the first 10 revealed heroes against each other? There's a 5v5 right there. And now for my questions. What's the average length of time to complete one match of each multiplayer mode, and what is each mode's upper time limit? What's the average time to kill? Can split-screen players enter competitive modes, presumably with each player at 30 FPS? Can we expect private and ranked matches and spectator mode at launch? Will matchmaking prioritize skill, connection, or look for players of a similar skill level in the same region only? And, perhaps most importantly, will there be 100% dedicated server support for all 3 platforms? I know they're expensive, but if Psyonix can provide that for Rocket League and EA for Battlefield, I'm confident 2K can do the same for Battleborn, and I really hope they do. Before you leave, please be sure to rate the video and leave a comment below. Let me know what questions you have about Battleborn's competitive multiplayer. Are you interested in seeing an esports scene develop around the game? Do you think full dedicated server support is a necessity for competitive multiplayer, or just a luxury that should be reserved for the most expensive of internet packages? And don't forget to subscribe too, because next time I'll be talking about what we all want more than anything else: getting our hands on the beta and what the beta's composition will likely be. Thank you very much for watching.